So YouTube has openly admitted they do not send out notifications to all subscribers. So if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell next to it so you can make sure you get notifications for all videos that I put up. And if you like the video, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here and all the support. Enjoy the show.
What's going on, everybody? Big Country here. Welcome back to Country Living and an e-juice review. I know it's rare. I haven't done an actual video for e-juice in a long time on my channel. I mostly do the highlighted juices in my build and wick portion of my videos, but I feel this line deserves its own spotlight because it's such a good line. I really have enjoyed most of these flavors. Granted, you know, when you get a lot of flavors from a company, the odds of you enjoying them, all of them, is very slim. But if you can just get one or two out of the line that you absolutely love, then it's great. That's when I use them and I highlight those specific flavors in those videos. But if there's like 3 or more and I have a whole line, I feel like it's just worth a video. So today we're going to be talking about the BASIX line from Glas Vapor. All right, so I've had these flavors now for about a month, maybe 3 weeks. And what I use, maybe even longer than a month, I'm not really sure exactly, but when I do get juices, I usually let them sit for a couple of weeks before I even start really diving into them. Just because you never know the steep time of a juice when you get it, because it really depends on what the warehouse of these companies have in stock, how much of a product's being ordered, and when they make them and how long they set the shelves and all that stuff. So I think like a week or two is usually about how long I keep them, just to make sure they get a good steeping before like I said, really dive into them. But all the time, almost every time, once they come in, I'll do a taste test initially, but then I'll let them sit for a while. So that's the same case with this BASIX line. I've had it, I think, about a month now, because I know that new flavor was released like in early part of June, so a little over a month I've had them. So let's talk about this first flavor. The first flavor we're talking about in the BASIX lines from Glas Vapor is Butterscotch Reserve. First of all, let me let you know all these juices are available in 60 ml bottles. They are a 70-30 PG, and the BASIX line seems to be more of a dessert, candy, fruity type flavors. You know, if that's what you're into, then you'll probably like some of these flavors. So the first one we're going to talk about today it's called a Creamy RY4 Butterscotch Reserve, and on the bottom it says bold and sweet. This Grand Reserve has extraordinary butterscotch and caramel components blended with a creamy RY4 for the perfect tobacco-flavored, multi-layered experience. The hype is real. Now, I've tasted this. I'm not a huge tobacco fan, but when it comes to the RY4, it's in there very lightly. It's a very subtle hint of tobacco on the way out. And I like butterscotch. If you've been around me at all, you know I love butterscotch. Real creamy, thick, kick your teeth in flavor. It's not an all-day vape for me, but it's something that I do visit often in my rotation. Not even daily. So I mean, I have maybe maybe that much of this bottle used in the time that I've had it. So it's not something that I vape every day, but it's a nice change of pace for a nice subtle tobacco vape if you're in the mood for one. The next juice we're going to talk about is called the Sour Sweet Strawberry Gummy. Mouthwatering. This is a candy vape. A classic take on strawberry sour belts with a gummy bear twist that will blow your taste buds away. Sweet and sour or sour and sweet. Either way, your mouth will be watering for more. I'm not a huge candy fan. It does have the sourness. I hit this and it's got a nice strawberry flavor. But it does have some sourness and a little bit of sweetness. One thing I've noticed in all these juices, there's not a lot of extra sweetener involved, so it doesn't gunk up your coils as bad as some others. But for me personally, I'm not a huge candy fan, but this wasn't a bad flavor, but it's just not for me. The next we're talking about is called a Buttercream Blueberry Cake, sugar glazed. This is a nice dessert fruit. Dessert Best in Show winner of 2017 Vapor Expo UK. Warm, velvety layers of rich vanilla cake, sweet buttercream, and fresh blueberries drizzled in a sweet sugar glaze. Have your cake and vape it too. Now this is one of those flavors when I first tasted it, 'cause I love blueberry vapes. I absolutely love a good blueberry vape. I love a blueberry combination. I have my specific that I make myself that I really like. But this is one of those when I hit it, I immediately got the blueberries. I love the blueberry, but the cake was like, it's one of those, you know how when you hit a juice, you're kind of unsure of whether you like it or whether you don't like it. But the more I vaped on this grew on me. I mean, really fast though, but when I first hit it, my buds were confused about what I was tasting. Then I realized the buttercream cake combination is what I was hitting, and it was just a unique flavor to me, and I found that I really enjoyed this. I mean, this bottle right now is just damn near empty. It's like right down here, damn near empty. So you don't vape a bottle of juice unless you like it, so that's a fact, Jack. It grew on me, turned into one of my favorites of this line. Really good. The next juice we're talking about is called Ice Cold Fizzy Lemonade. Refreshing. This is a icy cool fruit. It's citrusy, it's fizzy, and it's icy cold menthol. Delight in this sweet and refreshing sparkling lemonade poured over lemon lime shaved ice with a cool carbonated twist. Now, if you love menthol and you like those real high intensity ice cold flavors, you would definitely love this. I hit this because I'm not a huge menthol vapor, but every so often I just want some menthol. And when I taste this, it's like, as soon as you breathe in, imagine being outside about 10 below zero, right? And it's cold, and you breathe in that cold air. That's exactly what you get. You get that cold refreshingness all the way down and right back out. And it's citrusy in there. This fizzy lemonade, you get the carbonation. It is really good for a nice cold vape. I've used about a third of this bottle because I don't vape it all the time, but this is my go-to right now for nice cold vapes. I really enjoy this when I do vape it, but it's just not an all-day type of vape for me because I'm more of a dessert guy. So, but this is a good. If you love menthol on a regular, I definitely recommend trying this out for sure. The next juice we're talking is the Cinnamon Sweet Sugar Cookie. It's freshly baked. And it says this here is a dessert custard. Fresh from the oven, you'll taste warm buttery cookie dough glazed with golden brown sugar, caramel, and finished with a cinnamon and nutmeg twist. Don't forget a glass of milk to wash it down. Now, I've never been one to put vapes with drinks together. I know there's people like Bogan that vape some beers and people who do vape and coffee. I've never been one to put drinks with anything, and it's got me thinking now that I'm going to try to chase this out with a glass of milk. Eventually, not in the video, but eventually I'll try it. But you know, if you know me, you know I like cinnamony vapes. Number 32 is my all-time favorite. And this has got not a strong cinnamon in there at all. And I love sugar cookies as well. So when the cinnamon and the sugar cookie and this thing come together, this has turned into one of my top three. I'm going to go over my top three at the end. This is definitely one of my top three. This bottle here, it's right about there. And again, you do not vape that much of a juice unless you really like it. This here is one of my favorites for sure in the BASIX line. And the next juice is a Juicy Peach Caribbean Punch Tropical Bliss. This is a fruit vape. Like the intoxicating vibe of the islands, it's the perfect blend of succulent peach, mouth-watering pineapple, sweet strawberry, refreshing apples, and a hint of apricot. Truly tropical bliss. I don't like this one. It's just for me. It's not my type of vape. I'm very finicky when it comes to tropical vapes, but that's just my taste buds. So this, for me, is just not for me. Now, with every juice that you have seen here, the blueberry cake, sugar cookie, butterscotch reserve, strawberry gummy, fizzy lemonade, and the Caribbean punch, the entire BASIX lines except for this next flavor, if you go to glassvapor.com and you use code country15, you can save 15% off of all 6 of those flavors. That will take the price from $16.95 to $14.41, plus they added whatever your tax is. So $14.41 you can get a 60 ml bottle for after using code country15. That's off the entire BASIX line except for their newest flavor, which is custard filled banana cream pie, rich and flavorful. Banana cream pie is a custard-filled flavor packed with rich and flavorful caramelized banana, pie crust, and vanilla custard. Just as good as the one your Nana made, and it is sure to leave your taste buds satisfied. So the code will not work on this newest flavor or the Nick Sauce line, just the BASIX e-liquid line for Country 15, except the new one. This was absolutely, without a doubt, my favorite. I love banana vapes. When this came in, I vaped damn near all of it before I was able to even start posting on Instagram about this juice. And it went into my DNA250 video for the paranormal that Friday, and that Friday is when it was released that day. So this is their newest flavor in the line. The bottle's empty. I have no more of this left at all. I've got to get some more. But this was my absolute favorite line, even in the Nick Salt. Actually, I asked him about this juice, and because once I got it, I emailed him and said, listen, y'all did a great job with this recipe. It's fucking phenomenal. And he said there was such a demand for their Nick Salts. They had a banana pudding, or banana cream pudding, or banana cream pie rather, in their Nick Salt line. Such a demand from the community for a regular e-juice line that they had to develop a recipe for it because the demand was there for sure. So what are my overall thoughts of the BASIX line from Glas Vapor? My top three was banana cream pie. I absolutely loved it. Number 2 was a cinnamon sugar cookie. Love it. I still got some, so I love the hell out of it. And of course the blueberry cake. I love this as well. In that order, 1, 2, 3, banana cream pie, sugar cookie, and the blueberry cake. In that order are my top 3 of this line. I just think they're all such great juices. You can't go wrong with them. The Butterscotch Reserve, I like the butterscotch. I'm not a huge tobacco fan, so I don't vape it a lot. But it is a good, nice, subtle tobacco on the exhale when I'm looking for that type of vape. And I continue to vape this from time to time. The Fizzy Lemonade, when I'm looking for a nice, cold vape. That's a really good one too, and it's got a good flavor. It's not just that it's cold. When I smoked menthol for 26 years. And Marlboro menthol was what I smoked. So occasionally I will vape menthol just to get that cold refreshness, and it kind of clears your sinuses up too, for me anyway. So that's a really good. Now the other 2, I'm not huge fans of. One, because I'm not a candy fan. The strawberry gummy, it has a good strawberry flavor, but I just don't like candy vapes. And then of course the Caribbean Punch. The tropical fruit one, I just don't like it. It's just not for me. My taste buds does not do this. So 5 out of the 7 bottles that I got from the Glas line are good. 3 were really good. 2 other ones that I like on occasion, and the other 2 I just don't. So there you go, Glas Vapor. Thank you very much for sending me this line. I really enjoyed them. And I'd like to get some more. And I also have a video coming up with the Glas Vapor Nick Salt line. I'll be coming up here shortly, probably the next couple weeks, once I finish out all those flavors and try those out extensively, of course, in my pod system. So, Glas, thanks for sending your lines to me. I really appreciate it. And you, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all the support and your Patreons, your continued monthly support. Again, I say this all the time, every video. Thank you. Really thank you. So with that said, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for all your support. And until, whoa, I need a vape right here. I got the Luxotic NC with my Redemption RDA on it. And right, what do I have in here? I'm knocking shit over. It fell. I have sugar cookie in here right now. And I'm running it in series mode in a .36 Twisted 28 gauge fuse clappers. So, thank you for watching. Thank you very much for all the support. And until next video, just keep on vaping and living, baby.